Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome to my basement. I don't know why I'm still awake. I do know why, because it's been, as always in my life this year, it's been a time. And like when I went to the job today, I went in the hoodie that I slept in, no bra. I just want to have fun and find my 5 seconds of joy. And that my 5 seconds of joy is actually 45 minutes and 48 seconds watching season 4, episode 7 of The Expanse, because I need to know what happens. The planet or the protomolecule on the planet, it's pitching a fit and falling. It's trying to kick people off. It won't let people come down. The moon is melting. One of the things I did find funny afterwards, I was thinking about it, is that everybody was blaming Jim for the protomolecule and all the terribleness coming to the settlement. But Belters, if it wasn't for Jim, you all, I believe, would be dead. Because you still would have had the group of people that tried to blow up the pad, that ended up blowing up the shuttle, and Murdery would have found some way to murder you all. So in truth, Jim being there stopped the genocide from happening sooner rather than it is now, or extensively. So you should be thanking him. And we have goo. We have green goo in the eyeballs. Why do we have green goo? Green something sparkly. If it was an eyeshadow color, it'd be quite lovely, actually. But no, first we saw the one RCE girl have it, and now the doctor has it. I think the little boys got it. What this green stuff is, you gotta watch. We just have to watch, right? Okay, so I am ready. I've got some wine. I got the blanket because the furnace may kick on at any moment. Jeez. I have all of you. Full episode watch along is available on Patreon. You can hit subscribe. You're gonna say how great you love the show. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time. So let's get to it. They are underwater. How much water seeped? How much seepage do we have? Because it can't have been that airtight. And they are displaced again. Again, how exhausting. Just checking everybody. So when is Murdery gonna start killing people?
Stop. There's enough for all of us.
For now.
RC and the Belters set up separate camps, so not much has really changed.
It's probably for the best for now.
Scopes are still showing an ocean sitting on top of you.
Nowhere at all for us to go?
Not unless you manage to bag a boat.
There isn't a tunnel system amongst these ruins, are there?
How long will the reserves last?
Us and the Edward Israel can maintain orbit for months on batteries, but...
Months.
I run the calculations on the barb's orbital decay rate. Have
Maybe a few more days before they fall out of orbit.
Hold it.
So where did Holden and Amos make up their camp?
What can we do to help you? So we're all just still at the mercy of you and your invisible friend.
Yeah, that'd be a tough pill to swallow. Did those just turn on? Or did I miss some?
My wife's a medtech. She mentioned she saw a child with an eye infection a few days ago. Some kind of outbreak.
I wouldn't call it that. It's more like an allergic reaction.
I'd call it that. Gosh, now they're making my eyes itch, which sucks when one of my motor ticks is scratching near my eye.
Belters are going to run out of food before us, and when they do, they're going to act desperate, so we need to be ready.
We're outnumbered, and our tactical advantages are diminished down here. There's a fight coming, but let them bring it to us.
If everyone keeps their heads, we'll all make it out of here.
They aren't. They're hotheads. You can see that. That was the glance of, fuck them. Or am I projecting?
The Barb has maybe a day of battery power left. After that, it won't be able to accelerate and raise its orbit.
There has to be.
We can't tow it.
All right. Our best guess is that this perimeter of moons is the boundary for this fusion shutdown.
Ooh.
The Bob won't make it that far on battery power.
If we got it, we're gonna offload your daughter and everyone else onto the Rossi. All right? Nobody on the Barb is gonna go down with that ship.
If we lose the lithium ore that we mine, we may as well be dead.
You're gonna be dead anyway.
And we're doing everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen.
Does she have a better idea?
We have a peace agreement with the OPA, and I put my trust in our new allies to provide justice for the victims of the hijacking.
You hope.
The OPA leadership failed me, and I, in turn, failed the people of this planet, and never will. Jesus Christ. I sound incompetent.
We couldn't wait to comment on the incident until we had someone in custody, not after the way the debate ended.
So instead, you had me sit there with my tits hanging out, blabbering for 15 minutes, saying, trust me, I am not always a fuck up.
I see politics never sleeps.
Gao is within 3 points.
So I take it that's closer than she was earlier.
Why did I let you talk me into hiring those two idiots?
Because they're the best at what they do.
Are they? Are they?
I don't like to see you like this.
You wanted to be a part of this campaign.
I don't think
You're right. I did.
he has seen her like
Now we know
this
I'm not
because he hasn't been around. He's always on another planet.
It appears Marco has a very loyal following amongst his people, but his group's politics and independent way of operating have proved divisive even amongst other OPA factions.
How certain are we that the OPA information is valid?
We have high confidence in our source.
So who is the source? Is it Drummer?
With the cooperation of the governor of Ceres, we renditioned a known associate of Marco to a black site to confirm.
Now, is the governor of Ceres Anderson, Dawes?
Is Marco still aboard the freighter?
We've been monitoring the ship's flight path. It hasn't made any stops and no other ships have docked.
So you're gonna blow up the whole ship with people on it that are innocent?
On your order, the Raskolnikov can destroy the freighter with a missile strike in a matter. Marco and everyone else on board will be eliminated.
Everyone.
There better be another option.
A tactical marine strike. Then a marine insertion team and a breaching pod will board and take the ship. Collateral damage will be low, but our own risk of casualties still exists.
Especially if the ship is booby-trapped.
If we could put this terrorist on trial, we could make an example out of him for any other Belters looking to prey upon the colony ships at the blockade.
Unless it makes him a martyr, right? So who do we want to get to Marco first, the OPA or Christian?
Mr. Holden, good, you're both here. I have bad news.
Seems to be contagious.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the only thing. I've examined nearly everyone here. We are all infected. I still need to check you. Sit down.
All of them? All of them.
None of their natural competitors are in us. So our vitreous fluid is a new environment that they are quite happy in. Lots of little green babies filling up the space.
For now. For now!
Yes, they probably will end up eating away at our eyes.
So what can you do?
Right now, nothing. Let me try again.
So how long until people start going blind?
They already are. I can't be sure until we all lose sight, but maybe a day.
A day!
Also, we're all living in each other's pockets, so everything is going to spread more easily. You don't seem to be infected.
Everyone's infected. But him.
What about Amos?
Doctor, I think it goes without saying that curing this is our main priority now. All of our safety depends on it.
I'll do everything I can.
Oh, that was brilliant. That was brilliant.
You okay? Thank you.
Oh no, Amos has it too.
Your parents made sure you made it, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
That was their job, to protect you, to make sure that you're safe.
He's not really safe though, either. Is he?
What happened to your eyes?
Green stuff got in them.
Yeah, I've been seeing green spots too. Hey, you see that pretty lady over there? No, right there.
Everything's green.
Why? What now? Why? Why now? Why?
Fucking thief! You not do nothing! You tried to steal our water! I'm going to get my own water! Stand down! What? He was trying to steal. Stand the fuck down!
At some point, you know, we're gonna have to kill some of these people.
And things like this, that's what always happens.
There's too much happening.
Hillis is her dream, not mine.
I know the feeling of wanting to run away. Every day is harder than the next.
What did you do?
I ran. I've regretted it ever since.
You make it sound like a burden.
Now, if you knew the guy talking to me, you'd feel the same way.
You're being given knowledge and answers that humans have only dreamt about.
I don't know how many answers he's been given necessarily.
Visions of death I can never unsee.
To me, that sounds like an acceptable trade-off.
Maybe Miller should talk to the doctor.
Are the only person in human history with a direct line of communication to an advanced alien species, and you're annoyed?
It's not the same when you don't have the choice.
Any scientist would kill to change places with you.
He's not a scientist.
Hey, you been seeing green spots in your eyes?
Yeah? Why? The doctor lady said it was allergies.
Talk quieter, Jim. Talk quiet. Talk quiet.
It's much worse. Yeah, maybe a day before everyone goes blind.
Thanks.
I can't do this without you.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
After you just told me I'm gonna go blind. Sure, I'll stay calm. I think Amish can stay calm.
This technique may seem...
Sit. Pay attention. I'm not going to be under test.
Yet.
When Eris happened, I remember I felt so helpless. Everything was about to end, and there was nothing I could do about it. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Because you're scared for the planet? Or because you're not in control of the outcome?
Yes.
I could never do this job without you. I need to lean on you during times like this.
I've never questioned the things you've done before, because I knew you were doing them for the right reasons.
Does he know what she's done before?
But it feels like this election isn't about you being right. It's just about you needing to win. Would losing be so bad?
Ooh.
How far are you willing to go to find out?
As far as I have to.
So Christian is no longer Secretary General. What does she do? Does she have another job or position she could go to, or is she retired and done? And whatever happens to the planet is not even close to being in her control.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, Naomi and Chelsea, they got an extra 3 hours of power out of the light shuttle.
Woohoo, 3 hours! It's 3 hours. I know, but woohoo, 3 hours.
What's the difference?
In the corner where the Rocinante is, there's black things. Were there black things flickering in the screen, or is that my eyesight going?
I lost my family because I couldn't be the man that my wife and my little kid needed me to be. You still have a chance to make it right. And they're fixing Ganymede and those busted mirrors right now. There's hope for you.
The mirrors.
I think I know how to save the Bob. One time, Felsia and I saw a tug drone go out and manually raise a mirror when the thrusters fail.
So towing it.
No way we'd increase the speed of a ship like the Barb enough.
But we could use the Rossi itself, right?
Well, I thought they just meant tow it up above, out of the range of the hootenannies, so they can get up to speed.
How much distance?
Kilometer to be safe.
Okay, so what if we take the nets apart and weave together a single cable that long? Could that work?
That'd have to be a really freaking strong cable, wouldn't it?
Your mama's got an idea on how to save the Barb.
Wait, she does?
She's smart. She went to school. She's educated.
And we can't connect it to their nose. Our center of mass has changed because of all the lithium we're carrying. We'll need to build a gantry to provide a height to counterbalance everything.
They gotta build a lot of things
Do we have
in a
enough time
short
to do all
amount of
this?
time.
I'm going to find out.
But I guess it's try or die, right? Meanwhile.
You heard what Holden said. He's going to defend the Belter's claims.
Which is why I'm not putting my fate in the hands of a court. We have to silence Holden now.
Holden. Silence Holden?
It's in the company's interests if the Belters eventually cede their claim and any stake in the planet. My contract will give me 1% of the claim value after all the Belters have gone. Now, that meant millions in lithium money.
Pumpkin. That's who you followed.
There's more than enough for the both of us. And for everyone who helps us do what needs to be done. Holden. And I need to know that you've got my back when I make my move. Your off-duty activities have given me reason to question you.
I'm concerned. Can you see the concern?
Liam!
Oh, his eyes are leaking green. Why is there water rushing?
Liam? Liam! Liam!
He's jumping to conclusions. We don't know what's happened.
Everybody stand the fuck back!
This is staying calm.
Piece of shit, skinny! How does that feel? How the fuck does that feel? Put your fucking gun down or I'll shoot you myself!
Did he die?
The fuck?
Leeches? Oh, this is what killed Liam. Run! Run!
What the fuck is happening? Those slugs. They killed them.
Well, yeah. Where else are these slugs?
Where are they coming from?
Everywhere.
Well, I bet they're going to be glad they won't be able to see them soon.
And your Marines?
UNMC-1 is floating dark in the Pazuzu's flight path.
Is it? Is it?
Raskolnikov breaching option is a go.
Because if he's not on the ship and they blew him up, and he showed up on a different ship, but I have a feeling this ship is booby-trapped. What kind of landing would that do? That looks, on your internal organs, that looked pretty tough. Is it an empty ship? Yep. Booby trapped? Was that a booby trap?
They're moving to ops. Another 30 seconds.
Well, whoever their deep operative is better have been right.
Contact right.
It's gone. It's gone. Okay. Yeah, okay. Tracks. I can't even. My brain is going, wait. Okay. Not only do we have to survive this flood, limited food, limited water, now we got protomolecule, which is actually a bacteria species of some sort native to this planet that thinks our eyeballs is its own version of Elis. And it's eating away at it until we're blind. And now we've got toxic slugs. Cool. This machinery, I keep thinking that Holden must have a way to communicate. He and Miller communicated enough to turn things on. He's not infected. I can't even gather how they would. That's my only way to see how to survive this is if Holden Blood's holy. And also just to try to communicate with this, whatever you call it, going, why? Why? Help us help you. And the whole Ross and the Barb and the planes, the ship's about to fall from orbit. And now we got the whole Marco thing and the OPA and this little war with the Christian. It kind of seems like these extra storylines. What I liked about the first and second up to third seasons was that all the storylines, even as separate as they are, they all fed into each other. These storylines with Bobby here and this there seem so separate. I'm kind of getting whiplash. I hope that they'll tie in together. And I'm looking at the television, wishing I had how many, again, you know how I like to roll. I like to know how many episodes do we have a season? Where are we at on the break? Because, what? It was also nice to see Alex get a little bit of a moment because for a good long while, he hasn't really had a whole lot of character action going on. Amos is getting quite a bit, beginning part of this season. For a while, Alex has just been kind of there. Just kind of there, keeping things steady. I would like to see him have a little bit more of a moment because everyone's getting them. Our 4 Rossi crew kind of want to see them a little bit more. But yeah, y'all, I have no idea where we're going next. So I guess that just means I have to get to the next episode sooner rather than later, huh? Good luck with that. I try to plan and it never, ever happens. But you can plan. Please plan to be back with me next episode because you're going to take care of yourselves. You're going to get your vitamin C and your vitamin D and your vitamin B and your calcium and you're going to stretch your bodies. And hopefully this is your 5 seconds of joy being with me right now. And you're going to hit subscribe and you're going to come back and watch the next video in the queue, right? So thanks again, you all, and until next time.